Yo, welcome back to another episode of Daily Davbav, Travel Edition. We're back, and I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. Hope you like it, editing the 1v1 episodes. Just give me some feedback in the comments. This should be a bit faster paced. Anyway, we should just be able to skip into the first game like this. And there we are. Here we go. We're on an interesting board. The wheat is everywhere. I think the ore matters. They can take 6-3-4. Do I take 6-11-12 with anything ever? This could get a little bit messy, I'm going to tell you now. They take 6-3-4. I may have to consider something a bit more revolutionary. I don't know if there's a great play for me here. Because 6-3-4 has some pretty solid outs. I don't think you can go wrong with 6-3-4. Somehow, if they decide not to do it, I just have to prepare for that outcome. If 6-3-4 happens, so I take 8-3-10, 8-5-10. Doesn't seem that bad. I think you can make some nice play with that, and then they would take 6-3-4, 6-3-4. Correlated sixes and threes and fours. Oh man, and the wheat port. That's tough. Oh, what a blessing. Well, this is really good for me. I think I can just go straight all wheat sheep, but this may be a bit weird. This is better than what I expected, but also I don't know how to feel about it. I think I can just take 6-4-11, 6-3-4, and I'm thinking, you might even have an out. I think 2-5-9 to 6-2-4 is a bad idea. It is an idea, but they can just take 6-3-4. I think 6-3-4, 6-4-11, you start with the ore and the sheep is okay, and you can point down. And if they take 8-3-5, yeah, might get messy. I think I'm just gonna have to take this. We will see what happens afterwards. I don't know. I really don't know. But let's hope some early sixes. Okay. We're gonna hope they go to a bit of a slower start. If they go for the 5-9-10 play, I get the 8-3-5, which is excellent. I think that's a winning spot for me in the long term by getting onto some of this, onto more sheep port, more ore, good cities, nice road build / YOP expansions. There's no brick around, but I don't think there's a situation where I really want to take the brick. They take 5-9-10. That's actually very good for me. Cool. And they drop rolled already. That's a mistake. They just have no reason to do that. It doesn't help them. So they have wood and 2 brick in hand. Hoping for some sixes. We really need some sixes before the 8 and the 4 pop. Bad. That's very bad. Wood 4 brick wheat. They have. Need sixes, man. 2 wood 4 brick wheat. 3 wood 4 brick wheat. Man, this is looking messy. Okay, 4s and 6s are going to be a savior here. So he already has a lot of roads in hand. He actually has 3 roads in hand. You would need 1, 2, need to plow me here. 1, 2. Yeah, he can actually make this play as well. It's fine. So currently they hold 2 wood, 3 brick wheat. No 4s, more 6s, please. Bad. 2 wood, 4 brick wheat. Oh man, these rolls. I know my setup's a little bit ambitious, could we say? I think you can pop the dev. I think I would rather pop a dev first, just because I have it, and the 6 gives me the city, and there's the monopoly. Oh my god, he's holding so much brick. Okay. Oh my god. Oh wait, the 4 roll. He got the spot. Okay. So he dropped the rolled settle. This is kind of massive actually, because there's a lot of brick around on this board. Let's see what we can do here. You have to do something. I think I'm popping another. Okay. At this point, I think I do the city. And that's fine with me. More brick. Okay. Get to hit the block. And actually, I think I want to hit this wood. Nice. That's a good steal for me. Okay. Now, do they have a plow to the 11-12? Maybe. Do I need the 11-12? I don't know. I quite like 8-3-5, actually, as a spot. I think production is the way to go here. I want cities. I don't want him to be able to make any plays against me. Nice 4. Okay. They settle again. Okay. So there is a couple of ore out there. He's doubled the 6. That's fine. Another 6 gives me another city. We can hold. It's a bit of a strange. It actually does roll the 7. That sucks. Not the wheat steal. Anything but the wheat. Please. I probably should have just spent it, but I like the city roll. Steals the sheep. Okay, I'm going to block the wheat now. He actually buys the dev anyway. Nice block. Okay, now I need that 4. Let's do this. That's really good for me. Okay, interesting. Do I want to 4-1 the ore for this? Do I wait for a 4? If I 4-1 the ore, it's whatever. Let's do it. Let the 6s roll. Does roll 7. Good play. If I lost the brick there, I'll be so sad. If I lost the wheat there, I'll be sad. Okay. Hit the wheat. Boosh. Nice block. It looks like they pulled a VP. I'm already 2 knights deep, and I have the mono. They're holding a brick here. They're holding more brick here. They're holding 3 brick. Do I get greedy? I mean, do I need to do this? What's the benefit of monoing? I may hold again. Yeah, 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 that's fine with me. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna mono now. Nice. Okay, let's defend this. Let's also... I can actually build down here and start getting onto the sheep. I think I will keep the brick. I don't want to lose the brick to settle. That's really good. That's so good. Does he have a mono? That's the question. Okay. Well, this is really good for me. I think I do this, and I think I do this, and this is starting to get a little bit funky now. I think that was a perfect mono play for me. I think in the situation it's about as good as it gets. Very nice. Try and get a 6-3-4 city down, or the settle on the 8-10. I think either's fine. Actually blocks the sheep and not the wheat. I would think I would have blocked the 6 there, but maybe that's just me. All right. Got no play here. Okay, that's fine. They can go into the 2-4-9, but I think by that point my port setup is really good, and they need to actually get the city down. Curious what this dev is. It might be a yop. You know, it doesn't smell like a yop. We can hit this wheat again. And there is brick in there, but it's not brick. Okay. My rolls are going to put me over anyway. I'm not going to port the sheep unless I know what I need it for. They roll another 7. Convenient, but they're blocking the wrong hex in my opinion. Another 12. Okay. I think you could also make the argument that you go for the 3-1 port and just double the wheat that way. I think going for the 8-10 opens up the opportunity to also make the road play, and they had the mono in hand. That's fine. Actually, happy to have monos off the table. Not a big deal for me, really. Because another 6 just gives me the city. They full won the ore to settle. Man, and they roll a 2. Okay, that's kind of convenient for them. Big 4. Like that roll a lot. We can actually pop here and settle. With the knight, we do open some nice rolls. 10-9 is a great expansion. 7 is insane here. Okay. This doesn't look very good. They are portless, they are cityless. Don't take the ore. Okay. I know they're rolling wheat. Okay, they get the city. We just block the 8. I think I can comfortably block the 8 here. Keep that big roll. I also want the 8 to roll. Okay. That happened. Honestly, I'm tempted to block my own 6. Might be crazy, but I think I can get away with hitting the 4. Anyway, they don't have any cards, so it's 12. Okay, give me something useful. Huh. Well, on the one hand, I want the city. On the other hand, you know. Am I popping here? I think I just do. I also don't have any VPs, which is not that good for the situation I'm in. I also want the 4 to exist, mostly. I think I might aggro for the 8, but also we need to see. If I can get a brick out of it, it might be worth just dropping down to the 10-9. But roll building is on their side, for sure. Okay, now on this spot, I think I can actually go and just aggro, because if I get an ore, I get the city. Yeah. And I still get to block that key hex, which I think that the 8 does matter a lot. The 4 is a nice block, but also kind of hurts me. Now I get to block, and I get to hit this, which chunks those rolls. Also, the 8 is a free card, so, you know. We had brick steals, we had ore steals. I'm pretty happy with either of those. Man, a lot of wood production here, actually. But this seems okay. It's just slightly unfortunate rolls. 3s are always big. Red has a decent position, but they actually go for roll. They actually go for the 6s. Good for them, because again, if they settle there, what? If they settle 6-2, they need the city. Let me see now. Do I want a city on the 8? I think I just go for more dev. I want to roll builder or the yacht. I want to get onto the 10-9 as well. I need to secure the role play. Just do this. Good. And I need VPs. There's 4 VPs in the deck, if you can believe it. The 8 is not rolling at all. That's fine. I think in time it will. We just kind of want it to happen sooner rather than later while I can block the 8. I've already pulled 5 knights at this point. Let's take care of this. Let's take care of this. They did port for a wheat. If we can get it, it's great. Brick steal is also fine. And actually, I can drop this road. It would be very inconvenient for them, I think, to have to play all the way around here. I don't think that works. 4 is good for them, of course. They can get some devs out of it. I am hoping for a road builder or a yop. The monos are out. They do buy the dev. Do they settle as well? Double dev? Is it double dev settle? Oh man. Okay. I think I need to buy a couple. I still need to buy devs, I think, here. Road builder. Boom. Okay. Okay. Nice 11. Okay. They don't have monos. They don't have knights. They play the Year of Plenty. Is that a city? They city's 294. Okay. That is A-okay. Do I go for the city now? I think again, I don't need to. There's a VP. That's huge. I need to start thinking. I'm on 11 points. If I make the road steal, which I almost have in hand, starting to get a little bit close here. I think I do not want to pop more devs. It's getting kind of close. They roll the 7, not the wheat steal, please. Okay, roll. All right. I think I would. Do I need the 4 open? I can hit this. It feels less good than it did before. Okay, in this pot, I think I just do want the city. 835, not bad. 835 seems okay. And actually, the road builder and a settle on top of that, they get the brick. That's very lucky for them, not that lucky for me. Okay, well, we'll pop because there are still multiple VPs in there. Oh my god, and that's basically a winning VP. Okay, I need almost any of my rolls to steal road here. Curious if they actually extend. But I have the win in hand almost. They settle. Do they drop a roll? They might. They do not, and that is game. Nice, man. Didn't need the 10-9. Am I crazy? This is gonna win me the game? No. Yeah. GG's. My laptop is so far away, you have no idea. Take those. Now, did that go too insanely for me? The last few peoples were kind of clutch, but I think they will not maintain their only win condition, which was the road play. I feel okay about this. I think my mono was well played. They rolled 7 sevens on me, and I rolled 3. So they more than doubled me in the 7s, but luckily I did have devs on my side. 7s were insane. I think this is just a good setup. I got some of the brick steals, which is to be expected. They always have excess brick and they could never port it. All right. GG's. Let's move on to the next one. And again, this is going to be edited. So the transitional period to the next game is going to be as quick as this. We're in. Boy, oh boy, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? This board is crazy. 854 looks really good. 695 though, I think is just too good. I think 695 is actually insane. They could take 854, 1095, build up to the 810. That's also very strong. But I can also take, if they do that, I get the 694. Which would be, I think, just a huge blunder for them to do. 695 gives me almost infinite good outs, I think. I'm trying to think of what they could do to deny me this. I don't think there's much. Brick Aura is just unstoppable. It's everywhere. And I can drop this road again. I can drop it anywhere I want. I think we can drop up here and go for the wood port, potentially. There's really good stuff here. 5, 8, 4, 6, 11, 3 can happen, and I get 9, 6, 10, 9, 6, 4 again. But the question is, can you deny me 9, 6, 4? Now, I don't really see a valid play. You can take 6-4-3 to get the wheat. Don't love it. You take 6-9-4 with what? How do you ever get the wheat? Do you go full or wheat sheep? I don't see that. There is no real wheat and sheep together. Okay, they're taking 5-9-10, 5-8-4. Is that happening? I think coordinated 8s are pretty good, by the way. It's not going to be that bad for them. But 6-9-4s are pretty chunky, man. And they don't defend the spot. They do not defend the spot. In my experience, if you got 6s and 9s on your side, you're crushing it. You're a threat. I like the look of this. Now the question is, do you ever go 11, 9, 4 and point right? Because it does give you a bit of a heads up on the road building. Could alternatively just go 9, 6, 4 and point down to the 6, 3, and this gives you an insane all-port play and secondary wheat. 11, 9, 4 may be slower. You don't want them to get the 8, 10, but maybe this helps you move quicker. I think this is good. I also think they will block the 6 once this happens. But 3-1 is good. I have some really nice expansion spots, I think, here, and it also takes their kind of road connection play off the board, potentially. I don't really want to take any major risks here. I'm going to have a lot of ore. I'm ready for it. Also, plow down to the 8-3 would be kind of fun. I'm just going to block this. This is a monster board. I prefer my position, frankly, but they will end up with the double or double wheat. I will be blocking the sheep. I guess I block this. I think I'm just going to always be blocking their sheep here. I don't anticipate that they get much sheep here. Red's actually holding brick, wheat, 2 ore. Nice, the 6 is coming through. I think if I'd gone 11, 9, 4, marginal benefit. I'm going to be rolling those 6s anyway. No roll matters here. Nice 4. So now the question, do you ever just go straight up for 8-3? I don't know, man. Do I go 6-3 first, or I go 9-12 and hit this all port? You can also defend the 9-10, but I don't love that. Do I want to play 8-3 now? I don't think so. I think I will just drop this. Nice 5. Okay. 695 city, by the way, is really, really good for me, I think, here. Very nice. Okay, we're going to settle, get more wheat. That's a big deal, I think, for me here. And they roll the instant 7. They will block the 6, I think. Such is life. It's fine. They have the city. No surprises. The 4 comes through. Okay. They get the roll. They're going to get onto the 8-10, I think, yeah. Okay, and this is an interesting part. They have a sheep in hand. A couple of options, honestly. I think I just block this because I don't like it. That might not make any sense, but such it is. I just don't want them having that many cards. Early game, it could get a little frustrating. Now, you can go for the All Port. You can go for the 6, 11, 12 as well, and kind of play around these spots a little bit. I think going All Port directly, it's interesting because I anticipate sitting 6, 11, 6, 9, 5 actually. But I think I will claim it because they may also have a play for it. Nice block again. The 6 does actually put me over, but also if I port and they steal the wheat, it's really bad. So, okay. Is that the city? Nice. And they cannot afford to block this 5. The 5 is a huge part of their game right now, still. So I can hit this. This is a great city. I like 694 too, but I really do want the wheat in the game. Nice. Okay. Good night, honestly. Good night, America. They pop a dev. Okay, and I can just dev again. Fine with me. Another knight. Cool. If they play the knight out, they get the sheep. Roll 3. Perfect. And they buy another dev. Okay. If their all production is based off the 9, I'm winning games, I think. So I'm going to be blocking this. That's very, very good for me. Oh my god. I go down to 0 card meta. Boom. Incoming 694 city, I think is the plan. That's really good for me. Red may have a mono. They may have a Year of Plenty. They may have... There we go. That's the Year of Plenty. And they settle 8-10. Okay. Still portless. Coordinated 8s are just off the grid, totally. I have the city in hand. I will take it because all port. Get this out the way. Start to really threaten on the production game. Okay, cool. The 10. Actually, I think I will just hit this 8 because I don't like it. Insane. Oh, yeah, this is going to get very, very messy for them, I think. We can actually just port the wood here. Buy dev. Almost any dev is good here. I mean, the roll builder is just nuts. Okay. Cool. The block comes through really well there for me. Love that. Buy a dev, another knight. Now, I don't want to get onto this 8 already. As tempting as it might seem. I think you could hold it for the 6-11-3 play. You could hold it just to make the connect. You can also just go for the 9-10 and then stop them from getting coordinated 9s. Which is not that bad a play either. I think I have to play it this turn. I want to deny them this spot. And I want more wheat, honestly. 7 would be greater. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm realizing now my computer's also covering my score. I cannot see it. They steal the wheat. They buy it. We're going to hit the... I mean, the sheep's not bad, but the ore just frustrates me. I don't want a city to come through, really. If they're pulling knights, they're pulling knights. It's no problem with me. They're not, and that's fine. Oh my god, what a roll. Question is, do you actually go for the sheep port here? I can also still deny them 10-8, by the way, which is definitely a consideration. I don't think I need sheep port. I would rather just have a bigger knight. This is looking good. We can drop here. This might seem a little bit strange, but I quite like just building up the production, and we can just shock on any of the win conditions. We also have the army and road play right now, which would put me onto 12 points. Open settlement's quite nice. Nice block. They may have a knight. They do. Okay, 9 block hurts a bit. It is what it is. Rolled or okay. I'm just gonna hit this now. It's fine. Okay, and I'm gonna hit this now. It's fine. Is that an all steal? Okay, I'll take the free city. Thank you very much. They disconnected. Did I rage quit? We have another city we can build. I never like to build all 4 cities before kind of figuring out my win condition, because you may get locked out via roads or plows or whatever it is. I can pass. For what it's worth, I have 0 cards anyway. And the bot may blunder the dev. So, really, really nice rolls. The bot drops the road. They 4-1 wheat. Do they get the settle down? No, they do not. Okay. Let's hit this. Did they just port for that wood? They did. Love it. Great. Roll 9. Oh my days. Oh my god. Oh, I win. Nice. They rage quit, I think. Beautiful. Great setup. Not surprised I won. GG's. Game over. Did anything too weird happen here? I don't think so. I just had amazing production, good ports, good expansions. Happy with the game. Easy win. And we're going to go for a third and final one. And you'll see that this game took so long to load. We're there. We've arrived. 695 seems like a very good pick. But I like my outs. I actually don't really think... You know what? I don't know if even 695, 5810, 483 at the top. I really like my outs here. I think I have very good outs. I also don't really see. Yeah, they can take the 8-5-10 and make that play. But I feel pretty good about what I can do here. Honestly, I could just take 8-5-10, 8-5-10. Give some 6-9-5 though. I think I can go 6-9-5, 6-9-3 and make the monster wood port play. That's quite interesting. Coordinated nines. Get onto the wood port and any city is just immediately insane. Alternatively, 8-5-10, 8-5-10 is on the table. You could even deny the 8-5-10 actually by taking something more like 6-9-3, 9-5-10 and you're pointing up. That does make the wood port play quite difficult actually. It gives you a bit of flexibility and it does deny this, but they still get the 5-8-4, which doesn't change that much in the grand scheme of things. I think I'm going to be doing this. Oh my god. Okay. You can just point to the port here, I think is fine. Because it's not really clear. I mean, they might be able to just take 5-8-10 and point up, 5-8-4 and point up, 5-8-10 point right, and they still deny my spot. I still have the outtake 9-5-10. I don't think it's necessary. I think I just want to take this 6 or off the board for now. I give them a decent setup. I give them the coordinateds. But I think my setup, if I get there in time, packs some real punch, man. So what can you do? I'm going to go for the wood port, I think, immediately. And it does give me a second sheep hex, does make the 9 a little bit better, and I can actually hit that 6-9-3 city spot on the right, making the 6s really, really coordinated, makes the 9s both doubled, makes that 3 matter. 6-9-3 is actually an excellent city here. And that's a very, very good roll for me too, the 3. Consider popping the dev. Maybe I actually should have. That was kind of a hasty click, I can't lie. There's the 8s. Okay, so the question is basically how quickly do these 5s come through for them that they can start moving? The 8s especially, that's very bad for me. Do I want to pop here? I don't know what else I can do with the sheep, but I also need the wheat. I also really want the wheat. So I can pop. I guess I'm likely to pull a knight. What would be bad for me? A VP would be bad for me. I have odds to pull VP. Let's hope I don't. Okay. I think even the knight is okay, by the way. They have an excess of wheat. Now, I can't believe they rolled 3 8s before I rolled a 6. But such is life. They roll the 4. This is going very badly for me. My rolls are not coming through. That's unbelievable. Okay, yeah. The start was so bad, I feel a little pessimistic about the position right now. We will have to see. They roll 7. Okay. There's the 5 they need for the settle. Now, do I ever want to aggro knight and just hit the 8? Maybe. You know, I would love this 8 to not roll. They are holding brick too. Let's see if we can actually get a brick. We don't. Okay, so this is not exactly what I was hoping for. I can't lie. I think I'm actually going to port for a brick first. I don't want to drop a roll before I city. And I don't want them to be able to hit me either. 5 is bad. Okay, the 8 comes through. Coordinated 10s on the board. Let's just take off the 8s, I think. It's still fine. Nice. Nice. This is exactly what I was looking for. Because we get to make this play. That's actually very good. A couple of 7s can be extremely good for me here. Oh, wow. Can I get a 4? Can I get a sheep? Ooh. That's interesting. I mean, if I city here, it's not great for my portfolio, really. They can still block me quite easily. I think porting for the sheep makes sense. Question is, do I actually just settle? I think the settle is still okay without the city. I will feel a little bit bad, but you never know. I mean, also these 9s, they will block the 9. You know what? I'm going to wait. There's no benefit for me to settle right now, I think. Unless there's no benefit. There cannot be. I don't have the wood to port. Specifically, the 9's not going to do much for me. Let's see. And it keeps that key hex blocked, which I like a lot. So this puts me very close to the city. I think at this point I do just settle. And we missed a 12, you know, but they blocked the 12 too. That's funny. I'm actually down a sheep because of that. Okay, at this point, I feel okay about that. They can block me. They don't. Oh my word. And they block the 12 again successfully. Incredible. Give me a 6 or a 9 or a 5. And we get the city down with a 6-9-3. That's exactly what I need right now. Don't do it. I am blocked. They don't need to aggro me. They don't need to hit me. But all about the city. Come on. Let's go. Almost anything. Let's go. Really good. Really good. Really good. Okay. This starts to get a little bit messy for them. So my 9s become absurd. 6-9-3 is a great city. I maintain that. Knight comes out. Steal the sheep. 10 rolls. Bad. Roll builder. Okay. They play both devs. Insane 9. Let's go. I think I popped double dev here, by the way. I don't think I need to go for the city, even if I do roll wood. Oh, nice one. Okay. Now I almost want to hold, but I don't have a roll for it. I think I just buy another dev. That's really bad. I'm still going to block the 8s. They take rolls. We cannot allow for a city to exist. The 6s are rolling, frankly. I think I'm fine. They have so much wheat. This is a little bit tricky. I think I actually might have to block the sheep. Okay, this is massive. I need to hold this brick. Okay. Okay. This is a monstrous turn for me. Now, I could get more. I could get some brick. I could also get more wood. On, for example, the 10-2-9. Could also go 3-1 port in the 11-12. I could drop both rows here and just go for these double ports, but I think 10-2-9 makes sense. It is a bit more aggressive. You get to do this, and you city this, and oh my god, that's such an insane turn. Nice. So they do get the city, and they roll another city instantly. Very bad. They roll another city, no surprise. We're gonna hit the 8 because it's still the only city to ore. That's fine. I have another city in hand. I don't know how badly I want it. I almost want to dev. I might even just do this actually and wait for a better roll. I don't think I need the dev. I think 3-1 is actually quite nice here. Nice block. Ah, question is, do I even want to hold the ore? I think it's okay. I think 4-1 is not super good. They do get the ore. Nice. They double dev. Ha. Okay. Well, roll builders are out. They're not going to plow me. No, ever. Year of plenty. Hello. Good roll for me. Okay. So this is definitely going to be a tougher game. I really like my setup. I like my rolls. It's not that obvious that we're gonna crush them here. It's not that clear, but we're working on it. Okay. The opt for settle pop seems okay, and we do get onto the 3-1 ports. We need army actually in this game. Nice 9. There are 2 monos out there. They may just mono the ore. I wouldn't be surprised. That's fine. I consider that a waste of resources, actually. We do not hit the 7. We do not hit a roll either. They steal an ore, they buy another dev. And they settle. Ouch. Yeah, not loving momentum on the rolls. The 9s have gone very quiet. Well, especially the 6s have gone very quiet. I really want these 6s to exist. Okay. We cannot let them get the VPs or army. Really? The double dev they got to pull before a 6 even rolled was very bad for me. The fact that not a single 6 rolled before 3-8s was just crushing. I think that just crushed me. And we're not hitting good rolls here. I need to port, I need to preserve army at a minimum. And we do not. We pull the second year of plenty, which means they do have knights. Classic. I think our opponents got a little bit lucky with the order of things. I don't think the setup is flawed at all. For us or for them. Man. And the aggro. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. I think the momentum was not in our favor here. The early 8s over the early 6s was a huge difference maker. I also think they did have a better setup. We needed a bit of luck to get over that. I think 4-3. I don't know if you ever take 8-5-10, 8-5-10. Because they can just take 6-9-5 with 8-4-3. They can expand onto the other wood spots. I don't love it. Anyway, we do lose. GG's. I'm not mad at it. It was very tough to defend that spot. I think I went for the aggressive play where a bit of high rolling variance in my favor would be great. 6s actually rolled okay. Yeah, the majority of the 6s came kind of in the mid game. I really needed some early game rolls to get into the devs and to get a city down potentially and score. Do I regret not sitting early? I don't think so, because they had 2 devs already. They did have real momentum on me there. Being 2 devs ahead was very, very bad for me. Is taking 8-5-10 ever bad? You take 9-5-10. I think they can still take 6-5-11 and build down to the 5-8-4. So you do have to still choose a spot. Actually, 6-5-11. I think you lose harder than 5-8-10, because at least 5-8-10 they have to rely on a bit of luck. I don't feel too bad about my setup. I don't think my picks were too bad. I think maybe a little bit of different momentum in the early game could have given us a bit of a head start, though it is a tough setup to beat. I think undeniably. And I don't know if there is a good way to get around that, because if you do take something like the, for example, the 5-8-10, 6-9-3, they can take the 6-9-5 and go for the wood port, I think is crushing, because they also have the 8-5-10 in front of them on the top. If you take the top 8-5-10, bottom 8-5-10, they still take 6-9-5, get a strong spot. It may even have been 8-5-10, 8-5-10. It's possible. I'm really trying to think about it. I don't know if there's a better play than what I did. I'm not sure. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. I think this was a bit of a thinker. This one is kind of a tough board, and I think especially tough to counter their setup, because if they get lucky, early on, I think it's very tough to stop that momentum because their expansion is really good. Their rolls are very good. Getting coordinated 10s. The 8s are really strong. They didn't even need to take the weak port, and they put the roll builder. It was such is life. Did they even have, was the mono even out? No monos anywhere. Okay. Where does this leave us on the leaderboards? Let's find out. Number 89. Okay. We're taking some step forward, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, as it often is when you're playing a set of 3. Not bad. Pretty happy with my play in all of them, actually. I think the last one was the most debatable. I don't regret my setup. I look forward to editing this video, and I hope you like it in the new structure. I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming by. Peace.